Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, in this session we are going to discuss some problems based on reasoning. Specifically, I'll be discussing puzzles. A good number of students are still confused with the problems of puzzles. So I'll be taking some good problems based on reasoning on puzzles, right? So you also have your paper and pen with you and you start solving the problems right with me. Okay, and one more important thing over here I would like to convey that, see, there are hardly any shortcuts available in the problems based on reasoning and puzzles. With some practice you can reduce your time to solve the problem, but since the questions are not math based, right, these are like based on hit and trial, right? So hit and trial will definitely take some time, right? So do not expect much shortcuts in the case of reasoning and puzzle problems, right? But yes, with some practice we'll be able to save some of our time. So let's begin this session. Friends, here as the first set of questions, I'm having a problem based on circular arrangement sent by a student. Before we read the entire story, if we know that the problem is based on circular arrangement, each people are looking at each other, that means they are facing towards center, you start arranging the people, right? Do not start studying the entire story because that will be a time consuming process, right? So what I do is I start arranging the people and let's see what happens, because hits and trials will be there. Right now 8 people are there, so I just make a circle and now I have fixed up 8 places. Now let's go one by one from here. The person born in Jaipur sits third to the right of V, right? Now we give the position to V anywhere. It's better to give the position at the bottom, so right and left, looking at right and left will be very easy, right? Now the person born in Jaipur sits third to the right of V. That means first, second, third. The person should be here, Jaipur. Okay, because there are 2 stories, we have to identify the person's position and its city, his city, right? Now the next is R is an immediate neighbor of V. Now R may be here, may be here. Okay, let's proceed. Next, the person born in Mumbai sits second to the right of R. Second to the right of R, Mumbai. So here Jaipur is already there, that means this position is wrong for R. Now this is the right position. Okay, so second to the right of R, it's Mumbai. That means here we are having Mumbai person. Okay, so this we have done, this we have done, this we have done. Now Q sits third to the right of W, and simultaneously W is not from Jaipur to Mumbai. That means the difference between Q and W is 2. That means 2 position. That means 2 people should be between Q and W. Now we have to identify 2 positions where there is a difference of 2 positions between Q and W, right? So and simultaneously W is not from Jaipur and Mumbai. So W cannot be in these positions. So if W is here, 1, 2, Q must be here, right? Or if W is here, Q must be here. Okay, so let's see what happens. We have these positions. Okay, now what? Okay, only one person sits between R and the person whose birthplace is Ahmedabad, right? Now R and whose birthplace is Ahmedabad. Now that person should not be here because we have already Mumbai here. That means we have Ahmedabad over here, right? So this is Ahmedabad, right? This position. Okay, this is clear. This is still pending. Only one person. This is clear. P and U are immediate neighbors of each other. Now we want 2 consecutive positions for P and U, right? So if W here and Q here, we cannot get the 2 consecutive positions for P and Q because P and U, because P and U, both of them are also not from Jaipur, and we have Jaipur over here, right? So we cannot make P and U sit simultaneously. So what we have to do, this position of W is discarded and this position of simultaneously Q is discarded, right? So that means W is at this position and Q is at this position, right? Now we are left with P and U, and they are immediate neighbor. Okay, so now we just make them sit. We don't know the order, but just start P and U. Okay, let's see what happens next. Now P and U are immediate neighbors of each other. Okay. Now the next is the person born in Hyderabad sits second to the right of P. Still we are confused between the positions of between the order of P and U, right? And here we are able to see the person born in Delhi sits second to the left of P, right? See here, left is this side and right is this side. Now person born in Delhi sits second to the left of P. If P is at this position, here it is Jaipur, right? But here it should be Delhi. That means P's position is this and this is U's position. Okay, now the order is clear. P, the person born in Delhi sits second to the left of P. That means here the Delhi person is there. Okay, now we have got the position of everybody. Jaipur and Delhi, still the two persons are pending. Now S is not from Jaipur, so S I'll be putting over here. That means the remaining person T is there. Now all persons have taken their position. Now we have to crack the cities. Now it's very easy. The person born in Hyderabad sits second to the right of P. Second to the right of P. This is U. Second to the right of P. That means W is from Hyderabad. Okay. Next is two persons sits between S and person born in Dehradun. Now S and two persons, maybe this side or maybe this side, but this side if to will drop two persons, it is U, and that is from Ahmedabad, that we have already written. That means it is this side, right? So two persons sit between S and person born in Dehradun, so R must be from Dehradun. Okay, now the person born in Lucknow is not an immediate neighbor of person born in Jaipur, right? That means there should be some difference between Jaipur and this Lucknow. Now this position is not for Lucknow. That means and other cities we have already cracked. So this is from Lucknow, right? Now the last city left with us is Agra. Okay, that means this person should be from Agra. Okay, now we have fixed up the position of every person, the cities also. Now whatever the question is, you can easily answer. I'm not going to take the questions over here. Maybe 4 to 5 questions are there. So whatever time you are spending in cracking this position and the cities, that will be for all these 5 questions, 4 to 5 questions. Now if you have to answer the 5 questions, it will not take more than 30 seconds to solve all the 5 questions. Okay, so I hope you are getting it. Just start filling the position and just see what happens. According to that, you can discard whatever you have done. So bit, hit and 12 will definitely be involved. Okay, I hope you are clear.